Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of LEGO Weaponry, and today we have another suggested weapon for you guys, and this has been a suggestion for quite a while now, and this person has been begging me for the last couple of days or weeks or so for me to actually make this weapon for him and for my sake as well. So yes, I eventually got to the point where I have actually made this weapon for him, and hopefully this is, well, okay for him to actually appreciate and everything else. Hopefully it's what he expected. So anyway, let's have a look at this rifle. So here it is. Oh yes, well, the fact that it's all multicolored, which kind of ruins the whole aspect of it, but this is the Lee Enfield. So yes, this is bound to be one of my favourite bolt action rifles of all time. So yes, there are other favourites of mine, but this is bound to be one of my favourites. So yeah, just because I really liked using this weapon back in Call of Duty 3. Don't know if you've heard of that game, but hey ho, it's a bit of an obvious question, but hey ho. So yes, I really did enjoy using this weapon in that game, and as soon as he's mentioned that weapon to me for the last couple of days, I've realised what weapon he was on about, and he was like, oh, this weapon, you know, it's bringing me back memories now. Oh, I might as well make it, you know, I liked it. So yes, anyway, let's have a look at the comparisons between this LEGO version and the real version, including the good old facts, just in case if you're interested in more things about it. So anyway, let's have a look, shall we? Interesting. Right, let's show you the areas and details as well as the features of this particular rifle, as you may say. So anyway, first things first. Well, here's the good old pistol grip here, which is kind of moulded into the body of the gun and the stock as well. So yeah, it's in between. Let's move on. There's the slight moving trigger, as you may slightly see. So yes, trigger guard right here. Well, when I first when I first saw this weapon for the very first time, I thought at first that this part here was an actual removable magazine, but no, it turns out to be inside the gun itself, and it's just an empty thing so that you could put in your rounds in manually or something like that. So yeah, kind of an awkward concept, but that's just the way this rifle was made. So anyway, let's move on. Here's the bolt, the good old traditional bolt and characteristic of the rifle. So yes, and this bolt part here moves, or the handle or whatnot. So yeah, I couldn't really find a cylinder-like piece. I don't know if there are any cylinder Lego pieces in the Lego industry, but hey ho. But that's just the best I could do. So anyway, that goes like that, like so. You need to take it back out again. Here's the breech right here where the empty cartridges come out, so that you can feed a new one into the chamber, per usual. And as you may tell, let me just try and take out this bullet here, if I can. You try and take it out. Right, okay. Managed to awkwardly take it out. So yes, here's the bullet. This is what it technically looks like in Lego form. So yeah, that goes in like so. I don't know if you put them in just like that, or if there's like a stripper clip or something like that, but hey ho, hopefully the facts will mention how it's reloaded anyway. So anyway, let's move on. Here's the front grip of the gun, kind of comfortable there. The sling right here. Here's another piece of detail at the front there, just in case. 4 sights right there. Rear sight. Now I don't mind the sightings, they're very basic and easy to understand, so straightforward. So here's the barrel, and last but not least the stock. So yeah, it's pretty of a basic concept when you think about it. But this was hard to make at first, just because I didn't have this body form anymore, so I had to make this again from scratch, which is kind of a frustrating thing. But you know, I've actually got there in the end, and yeah, I might as well keep this form once again so that I can make the weapons that I wasn't able to do back in the past, which were funny enough suggestions. So I'm sorry if I'm keeping you guys waiting for a long period of time for your weapons to actually be in the channel. So yeah, I will get straight onto those weapons as soon as I can. So yeah, the fact that I've got this body back again. So yes, but anyway, I appreciate this suggested weapon. So yeah, thank you for that person. So yes, but hey ho, I'm sorry if I've forgotten to mention your name in this episode, but hopefully I would thank you anyway. So yeah, but anyway, I appreciate this weapon. So anyway. Thank you very much for that suggested weapon, and if you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to leave a like or a comment down below on what you think of this episode, which will help me a lot. But if you really liked it, why not subscribe to my channel and keep the channel going, which will help me a lot as well. Oh yeah, keep up to date with videos that I do as well. Oh yes, and if you're new around the channel, you know, welcome. Feel free to have a look around my past content, or if you just want to keep up to date with videos that I do nowadays. So yes, feel free to keep up to date and everything else. I appreciate the support that you're giving me so far, including everyone else who has been around the channel for, well, so far, well, whoever's been around here ever since, well, the start of the channel and everything else. So yes, I appreciate everyone's support who's been giving me that much support ever since. So yes, thank you very much. And yes, join me tomorrow for, well, not tomorrow, but join me next week, that is, as I'll be making a suggested weapon which has been a very long time ago. And well, the reason for that is because, well, like I've said, I didn't have this body part anymore, which was in pieces, so that I could make a different entire weapon. So that was kind of annoying. But now that I've got this body back into shape, I can start making the weapons that I wasn't able to make in the past. So yes. Anyway, I will probably get straight on with those anyway. So anyway, join me next week for those weapons, and as always, enjoy the rest of your days. Salute!